Hi, I'm Rick Stopfer and I'm running for mayor for the city of Irving. And I am privileged to have this opportunity to speak with all of you. When my wife Melanie and I first moved here 28 years ago, we were excited to be involved in the city of Irving. My first experience was working with the Homeowners Association, and I spent 20 years looking at the challenges that they faced, the opportunities they had, and the zoning issues that they dealt with. So after a while I was able to work with the City Council and was asked by council members to serve on the Planning and Zoning Commission. And while I served on the Planning and Zoning Commission, it was a great time. It was a time of change. We were updating the comprehensive plan, and the City of Irving had an overabundance of multifamily. So we were able to look at that issue and deal with 10,000 less apartments within the planned communities and 10,000 citywide. So we were able to reduce the amount of multifamily, an issue that everybody was concerned about. After I had served on the Planning and Zoning, I had the opportunity to run for City Council. There were two seats open, one was my district and one was at large. I chose the one at large because I wanted to learn about Irving and I wanted to represent all of Irving. While I was on the council, it was also an interesting time. We were going through some major studies on our roads. We had 3 major investment studies going on 183, 114, Loop 12, and where we were going to put the orange line. So it gave me the opportunity to work with citizens, get citizens' input, and look at how we would design these structures, where the funding would come from, who we would have to turn to get the money. This was a great time and a real opportunity for me to expand my horizons beyond the city. I worked with federal officers, I worked with state officers, and we had the opportunity to look at all different kinds of funding that we could bring to the table. In addition to roads, infrastructure has always been an important issue for me, and water is one of those. We were the last city to actually be involved in the construction of a lake in 1968, Cooper, and we were in the process of building pipelines. And it was an interesting time because we had the last leg of the pipeline to be built, and that was from the reservoir to Lake Lewisville. At the time, it was the largest public works project that was ever undertaken in the state at the time. We were also excited because in addition to moving water for us, we were moving water for 3 other agencies. We were moving water for Dallas, Upper Trinity, and North Texas. Economic development is another issue that has been high on my agenda. We have been so fortunate to have the tax base that we have within the city of Irving. 73% of the taxes are paid by the businesses around us. This is unique. In most cities, they have the complete opposite. 70% of the tax base is paid by the residents. This affords us the ability to have a triple, AA bonded rated city. And it also allows us to have the second lowest tax rate and the lowest water rates. We are so fortunate to have these businesses and these companies within our city. But there's a lot of things left to do. We have land that's available in our Heritage District. We've been land banking land there for almost 20 years, and we're starting to see some of that be redeveloped. We're seeing new single-family homes come out of the ground. We're seeing businesses be redeveloped. We're seeing new businesses being constructed, and I'm excited about the opportunities that we have in that area. The Texas Stadium site, it offers us a lot of opportunities as well. When you add the land that we have and the land around it, it's bigger than the footprint of the downtown Dallas area. We have a real opportunity to make this a showplace for the rest of the Metroplex and a major entrance into the city of Irving. I believe that there's so many opportunities out there as well in other areas of the city. We have residential infill that can be dealt with, as well as we have land available within the urban center and other areas of the city of Irving. I've had the opportunity to serve the residents for the last 25 years in some capacity, and I'm excited about the opportunity that I could serve the city as their mayor. I would ask for your support and I would ask for your vote. Thank you.